Well, I've made a lot of progress. I've actually gone ahead and epoxied the neck to the body, so it's on there. It's a solid unit now. And what I did was I used 5-minute epoxy, and that just looks like this. And you mix the same amount together, stir it up, and then you spread it wherever you're wanting to glue. And then I use these clamps because they have the surface that won't hurt your wood. And so I had one clamped here, and I had one clamped here with the box open, so it was holding the neck and lid together there. Okay, I have also gone ahead and installed the spot where the jack will be. I have installed a little hook there for the strap. I don't really exactly know where I'm going to put the other one. By the way, these are super cheap at a music store or something. I'm not sure where I need to put it over on this end. I'll have to wait till I have a strap to try to measure that. A big deal that I did since the last update was I installed the frets. Alright, and I think those look really good, especially since this is the first time I've ever done it. A lot of people suggested that I use toothpicks, and I am very interested in that, but this one I wanted to try the metal ones, and what I used was 2.5-inch finishing nails. They're a little longer on each end, and so then if you have a really good set of wire cutters, you can snip those in two. And so I would right here's the wire cutters that I used. I snipped the ends off, and then I just grinded them down. I used a Dremel tool, but I did a couple with sandpaper first, and it worked just fine too. It just wasn't as fast. And so those aren't sharp. People kept asking me if I was going to cut my hands open, but I can run my hand down there and it not hurt me at all. And I just super glued them into the little slots that I've previously cut. Also, I have gone ahead and carved the little notches in this bone nut here. And I've also gone ahead and installed the hardware. So you can see how that looks. It's pretty nice there. A lot of people have asked me why butterflies. One person in the comments even suggested that maybe it was a little too feminine or whatever. But I have my reasons. I'm not a butterfly person necessarily. I just wanted it to have a nice little classy look to it. I was not ever intending this to be the only guitar I ever make. So it's sort of a tribute to someone that I know that passed away, and they really loved butterflies, and so I was going to sort of name the guitar after them, if anyone's wondering why. But the next one I'm going to make will be much more manly, and it will have spikes and barbed wire and lightning coming out of it. I'm just kidding. But I am going to make another one in the near future, and it'll be more personalized for me. So I guess my next step is to string this guy up and see what it sounds like. I found this old bracket here to use for a bridge, and you can see where I've polished it up, and it's going to sit there and be a floating bridge. And that just means I could adjust it and not glue it down, and the strings themselves hopefully will hold it down. We'll see how that goes. So in the next update, you'll probably see it strung up, and maybe I'll also have it wired electric with the transducer.